gonna go live on the vertical. Apple, how are you doing, dude? I'm breaking stuff. No, I'm not. I'm being an evil genius. So testing again is the horizontal stream, and my 18 fiddling with streamer.bot and OBS is now the vertical stream. Can people go to both? Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings. See, there we go. That's then a problem. I'm good, Tar. How's you? I'm really good, mate. I'm just, like I say, trying not to break stuff. Right, we may have overloaded things. We may have just cocked it by ramping some settings up. So I might have to go back and... Twitch is now lagging. Exactly. Right. So we're going to... And we will just see on the YouTube what the issue is. So there's me vertical on my phone. No, I want to see the live. I don't want to see the Benji live. Close. Two-way in, scheduled for 13:20. Why is that not live yet? Why is that not live yet? It's really weird behaviour. Right, there we go. Go live. For fuck's sake. I need to enable auto start as well. Remind me to do that. Right, so horizontal should be up and running, he says. Waiting for Metal Benji. Well, I've fucking go live. Right. Right, there we go. So horizontal is working. Have I confused myself? Vertical works. Is vertical working, is it? Because I can't seem to fucking find my own fucking vertical. It's doing my head in, mate. Benji live stream. There we go. Right. Seems to be super close now. Sorry, just turning my volume up so I can hear it. See, that says streamed 54 minutes ago. That's not live. I want to see the live vertical stuff. Why can't I find that? Twitch has more delay now. That's okay, we can fix it. But why the fuck can't I find my own vertical stream? Right, if I go to Metal Benji's channel, me. So I'm on the horizontal. Welcome back, Misi. Yeah, I'm on the horizontal. Where is my vertical output, though? Why can't I find the vertical output?
So you want to have music?
Thank you. I don't know why I can't find that, but cheers, Silver. Really weird. So if I click that now, visit site, that's now my vertical, and that's now live. And it's a few seconds behind. Okay, so about 2 seconds, about 5 seconds on the YouTubes. But you're saying now Twitch is behind. Has Twitch still got that delay? Yes. How much is the delay on Twitch, Silver? About 2 seconds behind. Again, there's gonna be differences between Twitch, YouTube vertical. 2 seconds. If you're watching on Twitch, you're not going to notice the delay, are you? Because you're just watching on Twitch. So it's not a 2 second delay. I say something like, hello, how are you? You hear it 2 seconds later. And to you, that's the first time I've said it, if you see what I mean. The only way you're going to notice the difference is if you're also watching on YouTube and the shorts, you're going to notice the difference between all three. But if you're just watching one input-output, you're only seeing it the first time when it happens delayed, if you see what I mean. Does that make sense? Yeah, I don't think a couple of seconds is anything to worry about. When I logged into YouTube earlier, it was about 20 seconds apart. Yeah, we've been fixing that very problem, Marcus. But now we've got horizontal and we've got vertical YouTube nice and smooth. But between all three, there is like a 2 second delay-ish. They're all slightly different. Like on my phone now watching the vertical stream, which by the way looks fucking great. You know, there's a bit of a delay. If I go back here, yeah, that's just the starting screen. And then, which looks great on the vertical. Looks absolutely brilliant on the vertical. And then we can go back to the main scene and it will just fade into the main scene, which looks great. And if I get rid of my target, it says follow to increase DPS. And it shows you my Azeron Cyborg, it shows you me, my awesome webcam keeps me in frame all the time on that scene, and you've got Twitch's layout and the YouTube like horizontal layout. We could also move to this version of the horizontal layout, which doesn't affect the vertical layout in any way, shape, or form. Other than I've just realised it does switch my camera tracking off. But I don't think that's really a problem because I'm still in the frame. Obviously, I could frame myself better, but I don't think I need to. Oh, I'm really excited. I'm a little bit tingly that all of this is working. And my CPU load is at 11%. Solid 60 frames a second, 6K constant to Twitch, 8K to YouTube, I think it's 8K to the other YouTube, and it's all rock solid. I are excitement, and I can't help it. Obviously, YouTube videos, YouTube live is going to be all over the place, and I'll have to look at what I'm going to make live and what I'm not. I might not make any of this live on YouTube, although it might help somebody, all this process of I'm in an R in and trying to figure out. I might just leave this as unpublished. You know, this is figuring out all the teething problems, and then when I do, like next week, say, just come and stream, or later on this week, if I just do an evening stream or whatever, it will just go, you know, I'll just hit go live. It'll just do it on all three. I'll just be able to get on and stream and get on with it, you know? What I do need to do though is set up like a full set of scenes and link them on the vertical, so that as it is there, when I go start, vertical also goes to start. When I go to main, vertical also goes to main. When I go to just chatting, we need to set up like a just chatting vertical, you know? That's really good though. Really good. And we've got Twitch is working, the bit rate, yeah, is good. Is there anything else though that I need to fuck around and find out with, if you see what I mean? Before I just get on and make scenes. Make scenes. Whatcha? Like, what's it look like with a chat overlay on it? Can I bring up the chat? Live chat, top messages. Hi. How do you get... I've not got the chat overlay on the actual stream. You know, I thought on the vertical you got that whole chat thing that appeared at the bottom. Or is that not a thing? I thought you got all of this nonsense going on. I don't seem to have that. Oh yes, I do. Oh no, I don't. So why is that not a thing? Anybody with Android know why? Okay, so the chat on Android, rather than being like a nice overlay, is literally a horrible box at the bottom of the screen. Cool. Yeah, that's delightful. Thank you so much for doing that. Okay. 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 No, go away. Not today. Okay, that's cool actually. That's really fucking cool. Yeah, it's just a slight delay between it all. So and then if I go into my stream title updater, hang on. Benception. So now we've got this thing. This enables me to update all of my stream titles at the same time. So if I want them all to be same as that, I'm just going to copy that. No, I'm not, because that's the wrong fucking keyboard. And then we'll paste that in there, and then we will go update all. And any second now, he says, any second now, the YouTube and the vertical should change, should update the stream title. Broadcast updated. So if I now refresh my YouTube pages that I've got open here, they should all now be called the same thing. Yeah. So that's updated all my stream titles. So they're all called the same thing. I like that a lot. See? So I can set it there. Oh, sorry. I can set it here like you normally do, but then I can paste it in there and I can just update all of them so they all say the same thing. You know? And you need to follow me to increase my DPS. I could probably make that mask a little bit more accurate, or we go to that weak aura and we make it 222 by 37. Make it a little bit bigger. There's a little bit in there. Time for making some barbecue. You are always on the barbecue, Majesty. Love you too, dude. Right. I'm gonna mute myself, but I'm gonna keep it on my phone just so that I can keep an eye on that. Yeah. Man likes his barbecue food. Right, so we've got what I'll do. We've got a vertical main or a vertical start scene. Fucking summer here, I'm gonna swim in the pool. Do it, dude. So vertical start. A vertical main. So really all I got to do is start building, like, you know, obviously in the horizontal plane, I've got chat. You know, where I'm big. So I need to make a vertical version of that, basically. So what would the chat scene look like? Obviously, it wouldn't need the gameplay in it. Hang on. So it can do move transitions. I'm wondering if it can do move as a transition. Just wondering if I make a chat scene and have everything from the main scene on the chat scene, can I then just move the camera into the middle? You don't need that on that scene anymore. Yes, I wonder. Let's just do that as well and hide guild chat, even though they're not really saying anything too bad. Let's just hide it. So if I add... Hey Arch, how you doing, dude? So now we want vertical chat. Yes, Bubbles. Yes, my dear. Why are you quieter than the music? Am I? Oh, probably because I've moved my microphone further away from my face. And the music should duck underneath me. Yeah, I've just moved the microphone further away from my face, so if I move it closer to me, I should be louder. Like that. You see what I mean? I need to find... I'm missing part of my... It does, yeah, you just sound quieter. Yeah. So when I do that, I get quieter, right? But when I do that, I get louder. Yeah? La 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 la. Yeah? Is that how it works? Or am I just talking bollocks? But yeah, I'm missing part of my low profile microphone. You should join a choir? No, definitely not. I'm missing part of my microphone boom. And if I could find it, I've genuinely no idea where I put it. I'm level 79? Nice. Nice, Arch. Well done, dude. Yeah, I'm missing part of my boom arm, so when I find that later on today, I'll have a bit more range on my microphone to bring it in behind my monitors and out, you know? Butts are the butts. If you don't want to be part of the butt spot, if you don't want butt spot changing your text, just type no buts, exclamation mark, no buts, and it won't change your text, all right? So, I've now got, oh God. There are probably, you know, OBS and streamer.bot experts watching me going, what is this guy doing? Does he even have a fucking clue? But I muddle through, you know, I make it do what I need it to do the way I need it to do it by muddling. And I generally get there. Butts are the butts, but butts are the best butts. Absolutely, Adam. Absolutely. Because that doesn't make sense at all. So we've got a completely blank canvas for a chat scene. Just more amazed we've not witnessed anything break yet. It doesn't happen all the time, you cheeky fuck. But of course, the vertical stream now has absolutely nothing displayed on it. There's nothing on the vertical stream at all. It's just a black canvas. Yay! This is the voice of the Metal Benji. Yeah, if you're working on, or if you're watching on YouTube Vertical, come over to Twitch because that's where everything's happening. Right. What I want to do is. What I will do is we'll go to vertical sources and we will go.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan?
Exactly. I don't want to add scenes. Hang on. If I go back here. Sources, right. I want those sources. Can I just... Le sac magique. Add. Oh, I can't copy them. Oh! But why can't I? That would make life so much easier. Grr. Okay, so basically what we've got to do is we've got to go over to vertical chat. Just going to have to add everything. No, cancel. So we go there and we go add. And we're going to add source clones. And we're going to add... the game base image. No, that sounds dangerous. What am I doing? Sources. Yeah, game base image. That's a clone of the base image. That's also a clone of the base image. Has that got any filters attached to it? Did you add more Linkin Park to the playlist today? I approve. I don't remember. It just seems to be doing it. This isn't my playlist. I don't know what this is. Spotify's just got carried away. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah. I'm just going to leave it. Yeah, Spotify's just doing its thing. Right, are there any filters on that? There are no filters on that. So that is the base canvas image. Why can't you copy your goddamn transforms? See? Why can't you just copy your transforms? Ugh. How irritating is that? Edit transform. Yeah, you can't copy any of that. That's annoying. Right. Yeah, because then it just does that. So what I need to do... Fuck's sake. Is get the old snip tool. Go there. Open the... Fuck off. Open the transform. There. Go to the snip tool. And get a snip. I've got a snip. And now I can go there. And I can go transform, edit transform. And then I can change that to 1879 7648. You might not be able to see what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to get things lined up. 0 degrees, and then we need 4913 point 3496, and then 2763 3201. I will have a look in just a jiffy, mate. Close. So now I lock that. Right, they're in exactly the same position. Okay? Let's just have a look at your meme a minute. Yeah, that's actually perfect. Music seems to be way louder than you now. See, you're not the first person to say that, and I don't know what's changed. That's really strange. What have I got repeated where? Let's go back here a minute. Is that any better? Or is the music just still ridiculously loud, even though I haven't adjusted any of the levels anywhere? Sad they were left after first boss. Must have been a stack. Still loud. What the fuck? How's that? Is that better? I don't know why. Yeah, Lever's still doing the leaving. Nothing changed. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't know why all of a sudden the music's got so incredibly loud when I haven't touched anything. Like genuinely hadn't touched anything, and yet I don't know. Maybe I clipped a slider or something with my mouse, but I don't remember doing it. But okay, you know, fair enough. So yeah, so I've managed to get that in exactly the same place. Now, do I? Oh, hang on. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Because that's looking over there, and I need it to look down there, doesn't it? If I go main, boop, there we go. If I go chat, right. So what I'm thinking is, sorry, you can't see it on that thing, can you? I'm such a noob. Is if I just recreate that layout here for a minute. Right. But then I'm actually thinking of using a move transition so that the camera just grows out in, like, to occupy, like, this space. Like move this into the middle, say, and have this camera drop down and just occupy this space when I switch. And, like, grow out to the square shape or something. I don't know. Ah, I'm sure it's doable. I just need to be clever. And I'm not clever. So we need to add... No, I don't want to add a scene. Sources, Ben. Add source clone. Health and rage. And then I need to go back there. I need to go back here. And I need to go to... Health and rage. So there's two of those. And I need to look at the transform of the first one. And we'll grab a new snip. All right. Grab that. This is going to be tedious, but there's no copy transform or anything on the vertical settings. Right. transform, edit transform. 216. 1617. 5132. 7490. 2885. 131. And then it puts it in exactly the same place. But I've just got to do it all manually because I can't copy and paste the annoyingly I can't copy and paste the transform of that item. But like I say, by doing that, they're in exactly the same place. You see? And there's method in my madness because I only want certain elements of the scene to change. Fucking hell. But it is unfortunately just a case of just keep swimming. Cancel that a minute. So then we can go back to vertical chat and go there. We'll add another source. This is a source clone, and this is also another overlay masks. Right, and then we'll go back here and we'll go to main and we'll go there, and now we'll get the transform of this one. Right. And then we can go back to there. We go vertical sources, we've added it there. So then all we've got to do again is edit the transform to match that transform. So that is 2.5 1550 4868 0313 2740 3879. That would be my one request to the Atom team. Please add copy and paste transform to your context menus, etc. That would make editing vertical layouts very, very quick. Right, so that's put that in exactly the same place, so we can lock that. So again, if I go here, you know, there's info that fades in, there's info that fades out. So then I want to put the camera in there. I don't want to add a scene. Fuck off, Ben. What are you doing? So this is going to be cam clone. And then we stop going AFK a minute. Just stop. I kind of want it. Filters. If we go match if the source name, match nested scenes, ease in and out, transition, move, appearing items, we'll worry about that in a minute, ease in and out cubic, zoom from the center, Disappearing items. Center. Okay. So now, if I switch between scenes. But what I also needed to do is to go back to enabling those filters, right? On that one. Is to enable and disable the advanced mask, because then it should. See what I mean? I'll worry about these bits in a minute, because they're not matched yet. So is that a scene transition override? I think it is, isn't it? I think. Chat. Sources. Cam clone. Filters. Move transition override. Fuck, what's it called? Cam clone, isn't it? Match source cam clone. Where the fuck is that? It's probably down here, isn't it? Match source that. Is it override? Or is it a move action? Oh, I can't remember now. It's not move transition override. Is it a move action? I think it's a move action. So the action is filter enable. Cam clone. Filter. Advanced mask. Disable. So that's disabling it. I'm not sure that's right either, because that's just bang and it's happening. What am I forgetting on this? What am I forgetting on this? What am I forgetting? Basically, what I want it to do is I want the camera to grow from the circle out into the square when I move between scenes. And I cannot remember for the life of me how to set that kind of action up at the minute. cannot for the life of me figure out how I want that to work. Or am I just overthinking this because I've got the move transition? Instead of having that cam clone, why not create another clone of the cam without that filter? Because then it should move between the two matched names, right? Can't let's try it, can it? What did I call it? That's the cam clone. That's the Azeron cam. What did I call it? That's the Tiny 2. No, that's that. So I don't want to clone that. That's cloning the cam clone. Let's just go, okay, there. Let's go there. Go to the sources. The cam clone is a clone of camera. Right, yeah. So if we go back here. Right, and then we go there, move, properties, ease in and out. So at the moment, I don't think they count as matched. Yeah, see, that's all janky and horrible. It'll tell me that it already exists. Yeah, tells me that it already exists, so that's not what I want to do either. And the easing on that isn't working. Okay. I'm getting a little stuck now. I are. Getting a little stuck. I just want that to be a nice smooth transition. But at the moment it's just using the move transition. And it's a bit janky. That's popping. I don't like it. There's got to be a way of making that smooth, and I can't remember how to do it. I want that to be a smooth transition. How the fuck do I do that? Again, it's something that I figured out ages ago, and then I haven't had to do it in so long, I've forgotten how it works. You know, if I hide that, you know, when I go between like these scenes, look at what happens to my camera. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. And I can't for the life of me remember how the fuck I set that up. Yeah, I genuinely don't know how I've done that. Because if I press that button, what have I done? Why is that called that? I'm gonna go out for a walk. Love you lots. Catch you in Discord later, maybe. Yeah, no worries, Bubs. I'll see you later. Oh, Jesus. It's using advanced masks. Good luck in case you're gone before I get back. No worries, Bubs. See you later. What the fuck? What have I fucking broken now? What have I broken? No! Oh, how does this work? How do I do this? How do I make that happen to that circle on the vertical scene? Or do we just forget the move fanciness and just make it fade into the middle? It's a bit shit though, isn't it? You know? It could just do that and save the twatting around. Know what I mean? Uh. Twitch header, that's what I need to add. Huge! Same thing, go to the source, right click it, transform, edit transform, get a new snippy snap of that transform information, move that over there, close that, go back here, go to vertical chat, go to the sources, right click, transform, edit transform, 21. Well, that's not the same position, is it? Oh? Lotion time. Lotion time's great, mate. You want to chuck a $5 donor in for that, Marcus? Gonna get me banned off Twitch for that. That shit will get me banned. Right, and then I want to go back there. I want to go there. And I want to look at that. So that is Azeron Cam. So we'll go there and we'll add. Yeah, I don't want to do that, do I? I want to delete that. And then I want to add source, a new source clone. And I want to find Azeron Cam, which is the Tiny 2. Ciao. Hmm. How's that? That seems all right, doesn't it? You know, and then when we go to just like chatting, it just does that. So what I can do is I'm going to link scenes. Oh, sorry, you can't see any of that. Let me go here. So if I open that, and then in here, if you right click it, you can go. Oh, you can't see it, but you can go link scenes, and it brings up a list of all your scenes. Now we want the chatting scene to be active when we're chatting. Yes. So we can link it to... wherever the fuck it is. Just chatting. Right. So now, if I hide that, we're in, right, we go start screen, and the vertical changes. Sorry, it's there so you can see it change. Then we go main, and it's there. And we go chat. And nothing fucking happens. The fuck? I'm a fucking idiot. Off. Link scenes. Just chatting. Fucking arsehole. Main. Yeah. Start. Chat. And that'll work as a chatting scene, won't it? Can I get opinions from chat? Could the chatty ones let me know what they think? Is that okay? Just for a basic, you know, we can talk. It looks good. Thank you, Marcus. Any other opinions? I mean, I'm happy to leave that as is, really. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I'm so sneezy today. My beard is just out of control, too. My opinion is the only one that matters. But we can go back here, and it changes with, you know, it just fades it out. That's all it really needs to be, isn't it? And it looks good like that. So really, what I need to do is, oh, and when we select a target, yeah, that still works. So really, what I need to do is, because that's going to be the only like gameplay scene while I'm playing World of Warcraft. That's just going to be what happens. Cam clone filters, no. Azeron cam filters, yes. Yeah, cool. See, I can change the clone without affecting. Right, I'll tell you what we do need to do there a second. Just move it down a bit, and we'll get a bit more of that and a bit less of that. And whop it there. Cool. Yeah, I think that looks good. Or do I just... then do I just do that? Main. Right, then we go chat. You know, and we just have it like that as a chatting scene. You know, what's the point in having... I know I spent ages doing that, but what's the point in having that little bit of game at the bottom of the screen? Might as well just do this. You know? Yeah. Again, you know, asking for opinions, I genuinely don't know. I think that looks better though as a just chatting cam. But I've got no chat on this. Do I add chat to the vertical, or is your phone doing that through YouTube? Because I haven't got it on my phone. I've got no chat on my screen at all. I thought it displayed your chat as well. But the live chat for me is a horrible box at the bottom of the screen that I can drag up and down. It looks awful. You know? Christ, 6 hours I've been at this. 6 hours I've been trying to remember how to do fucking stuff. And I knew that's what today was going to be. You know, getting it set up, getting the, got really, I'm pollen or something getting to me today. I'm feeling proper sneezy and itchy and dopey and happy and doc, you know? Yeah. Rome wasn't built in a day, my dude. Yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, I'm just honestly, this is proper chill for me. I'm just relaxing and just creating or changing or making. You know, it's just I'm just doing something, and I'm enjoying it. My face says otherwise, but I am. But it's all working like how I want it to work. I'm just wondering. Yeah, I think that's fine for just chatting, isn't it? That'll do. Best to do it now before the Mythic Plus smash it from 2. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'd rather get it all set up, and then once we start the dungeons, I can start making content. You know, I can set chapter markers just by pressing a button. That's inserted a chapter marker into the video, so now I know to go back to this point and look at what just happened. You see what I mean? I've got that kind of shit set up, so that if something was to happen, I've already got a vertical layout. I can just use that as my content. You know, maybe tag a splash screen on the start of it or something, but there's my easy content made. And I can just pump that out, set that to post at regular intervals to TikTok, to YouTube, to Facebook and whatever, and it makes content creation easier and automatic, you know? Or at least that's what I hope. Is that I start using this and it starts making life a little bit easier. You know? One would hope so. One would hope so. And obviously, you know, Twitch is where I want everybody to end up ultimately. So if they are seeing me vertically or on YouTube, then come over to Twitch. And, you know, that's where all the fun is. But again, at the same time, I need people watching on YouTube. Yeah? Because that helps the algorithms notice me a little bit more. Yeah. Don't want to save changes to that snip. So really all I need to do now is if I just clone my end scene, I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with the intros as well. Because obviously, you know, from my start screen, I've got a bit of a script set up. If I just get rid of that, I've got a bit of a script set up so that when I hit that button, what's this going to look like in vertical? Yeah, see that rogue video is just way too big. So what I really need is I need a clone of the intro scene. I mean, the streamer.bot one looked great. The Metal Benji one looked great. Unfortunately, the Rogue Energy splash, because it's wide instead of narrow, kind of wrecked it. But then I could just shrink all of that into the middle of the screen, couldn't I? So like if I go here, add a screen and go vert intro, right? Just like that. I will need to have a quick look at my intro scene, so you probably won't see me. If we go back there on that a minute. So yeah, on the intro scene. Right, so in theory, on my intro scene, if I just add a source clone, new, and find my intro scene, can we sort camera size out and stuff? Thank you. Clone, and now find the intro source. No, that can't be right. Okay, what I need to do a minute. I need to go here, go there, go there. So it's not that intro. Hang on a minute. Hang on, because if I add... Intro scene. Hang on, properties. Don't want the extra audio. Is that not it? Let me link scenes. Intro. So if we go start. Let this play a minute. Let's get rid of this. And then if I go intro. So, yeah, don't worry, Marcus. Screen's going to go black occasionally. Things are going to get fucked up because I'm changing scenes and shit. And I'm adjusting stuff. So don't panic. But that's... Right. So I've cloned the wrong thing. Off to the shops. Hopefully you'll still be here when I get back. Yeah, probably, mate. So I've cloned the wrong thing. I've cloned the intro scene. Right. But I think what I should have cloned... No, how is it on my start screen? Yeah, the intro scene is just... Oh, I don't think... Right. Yeah, I'm overcomplicating it. So I don't think it needs to be a clone. I think it needs to be... Yeah, it's exclamation mark points to see how many you've got, mate. Not peanuts. That's just a message about peanuts. So, it actually... There you go, you won. Right, so if I go... Hang on. If I go start... So the vertical start scene has a has just got the start scene as a scene. Right, so get rid of intro. Yes, I want to remove vertical intro. Go back to vertical start. Right, but I've made a mistake. Here I added it as a scene. How about I add it as a source clone? So new source, and then we just find the start scene. Right, because now I've got a mini version of the start scene. Get rid of that a minute. No, keep that. Get rid of that. Now I've got a teeny tiny version of the start screen. And then, if I do the intros, just see how they look like that. Rogue is still too big. So Rogue is still too big on that. Intro scene. Start screen. I know, I'm just flitting between screens and whatever, but it'll make sense eventually, you know? And then we can run the intro. That's better. That's way better. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so that fixes the intro issue because it runs at the same time and blah, 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 blah. So that's cool. So really, all I need to do now is duplicate the end scene, which is literally that. But I also need to add onto that button when I click that it needs to re-enable the fuzzy fuzz on the camera. So we need a multi-action. Copy that. Paste it in there. So right, and then not only is it doing that, I need it to what have I got it on? In there, the action is set webcam, position 3. I think we can go end. Yeah, crotch cam. So what I need to do is I need to set up. I need to go OBS webcam, set webcam. Webcam is tiny2, and I need it to move to position 1. Yeah, so that's moving it back to the correct position. Right? So you can see my camera moving between positions, so that's that. But what I also need to do is I need to set up an action within streamer.bot to re-enable that filter. And I know this is the stuff that you are here for. I just know it is. I'll tell you what, actually, we'll add window. No, we'll add a display capture. Display capture 2. Please don't crash. There it is. I swear in a minute, OBS is going to be like, nah, fuck off, mate. I managed to crash it once this morning before I went live, so we're not doing too bad. Right, streamer up. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, making some good progress though. Right, so I've got in here, I've got somewhere, yeah, scene switches. Here we go. So switching to my chat scene, it enables, you know, it moves the cameras. Yeah. It does a few bits. All I want it to do is we'll go add, and we'll go switch to end scene. Right, it's in the scene switches group. We'll do that. And all we want this action to do is we want it to trigger all we want it to do is turn that filter on, don't we? So all we want it to do, we go add OBS filter, no, source, set source filter state, and we want to go to fuck. What fuck sources is that? It's just tiny2 on end scene. Right, tiny2 on end scene. So we go scene. End. Source. Tiny2. Filter. There's no fucking filter on it! You're right, there is no fucking filter on it because it's a scene. Wait a minute. If I go there, it's fucking blurry. Oh, because I need to change the fucking source as well, don't I? What a tit. So in here, yeah, it's actually a clone of the Start Soon screen. So in there, instead of having that, I want to add the clone, add existing, that one, Start Soon screen. Da-da! Move it down in the order of things to there. Oh, look at that! We've done it! We've done it! So actually, I don't need that action at all, do I? Because now, if we go start, and we can go intro, that looks so good on my phone, by the way. If anybody's actually watching the vertical stream, that looks really good. And it goes into just chatting, which is where I normally start a stream. We come to just chatting and we chat, right? Right. So now we can go to the main scene, and we can hide that a minute, and we can play video games because we're so good at video games, right? And everything looks great there, and it says follow to increase DPS and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. And then we can go back to chatting. Hello, we are chatting, chatty chatters. And then we can go to the end scene. And that didn't do what I wanted it to do at fucking all. Because I'm a twat and I forgot to link the fucking scene. Oh, because we haven't got an. How did I delete the end scene? How did I literally delete vertical end? How did that happen? How did I do that? Or did I not create it yet? Fucking hell. Vertical end. Okay. Alright. We fixed the end scene, right? So I still need to create the vertical end scene, you absolute tit. So the start scene, we just cloned. I'm gonna rename that to vertical start clone or something. Rename. Vert start clone. Okay. Right. So if we go to the end, and then we go, no. We go, we add a source clone. And the source clone needs to be a clone of the end scene? No, that's not what I wanted. Like that. Oh, we don't want, hang on, properties, we don't want the audio. And we want to call this one, rename. And this is vert end clone. Vert end clone. Right. And then we'll do the same here as well, and we'll just kind of transform center to screen. Right. And then we'll go there and we'll link that with end. Start. Main. Also main. So I can change Twitch without changing the vertical. We can go to chat, and we can go to end. Benji is a happy motherfucker. I'm really, really happy with that. What do you guys think? Let me know. Have I just wasted 6.5 hours of my life? Or is that kind of cool what I've created there? Tell me. What do you think? Waste of time? Pretty good? Anything you change? Anything you don't like? Oh. Probably, but if you enjoyed those 6.5 hours, it wasn't really wasted. Fucking hell, Cass. Hey, Kazak, you're right, mate. No, I have. I've got that sorted. You know, I'm streaming to 3 different places at once, which is just insane. You know, all at once, no extra. My CPU usage is like 10% on my stream PC. It's barely scratching the surface, and yet I've got Twitch, I've got horizontal YouTube, I've got vertical YouTube. I could add more. You know, it's knuckin' fucks, quite frankly. I can update all the titles at once. It looks good. You know, I'm watching it on my phone as well, and the vertical output does look good. You know, if I select a target, obviously the target appears instead of it saying follow to increase DPS. Obviously that target's a bit too far away, so you can see it through it, but... You see? That mask is still just a little bit off, isn't it? Let's have a look at this a minute. That's the target health there. That's better, isn't it? And when I select a target, and then go, cool. And my stream, my chapter markers are working. I can just press that button and create a chapter marker. If I want to put an annotation in that says something happened, like that, and then save the annotation, that information is then also saved to a text file, basically, and to the video, or and to the recording, so that when I look back at all of this, all that information, you know, go here, see this funny thing, see this thing that happened, you know, Joe Blogs gifted you 100 subs, whatever, I can then almost instantly make content out of that, because I've just got the marker. I just slap, that's the section I want, that's it. Second ball sale? Lee, you're on a fucking roll, mate. Well done, mate. Well done. So yeah, so all I got to do, I got to find the extra piece to my microphone boom arm, so I can get that out of the way. Yeah, Lee selling his balls, everybody. Let's just save streamer.bot. I've also not crashed OBS.
Oh wow, is that a mockingbird?
It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Actually, now I'm looking at it on my phone, I think that actually needs to be bigger. Now everything looks out, doesn't it? That follow to increase DPS looks out, doesn't it? It's not centered. That's better, isn't it? Everything's centered. Where is the fade option for that? That's in LVI, isn't it? Is it? Is it? Is it? Or is that? You know, the way it fades at distance. Can you turn that off? Does anybody know? Does anybody know in LVI how you stop it from fading at distance? Can anybody remember how you do that? Like your target fades. Not sure you can. I thought you could. Hmm. Let's go target health. Let's make target health a bit bigger. Actually, let's have a look at that. Let's just take a snip of that. Chuck that over there. Close that. Lock that. Go back here. We'll go transform. Edit transform. Now, I don't want to change. I just want to change the size, don't I? 6555 53. And 3 6 8 7 5 4 2 8 5. Close. And then if I just go transform center horizontally, that now matches. Well, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, just slightly bigger. Cool. So then I can lock that back up again. And I can do that and it locks everything on my stream. Nice. No, I don't wanna save that.
And I'm a fucking unicorn. Mesa, I really hope the voice has worked. It probably hasn't. You're probably going to cry at me any second. It may have done, I doubt it though. Yes, it worked. Splendid. Follow to increase DPS. Yeah, looks good. I like that. I am happy with that, as they say. Well happy. Right, I've gone a few hours without a drink, so I'll tell you what, I'll chuck you on a quiz, and I will go and make myself, let's just do a couple of rounds of movie quiz. Now, again, these could be movies or TV shows. I'll do a couple of rounds while I go and get a drink. I'll be right back.
You see me head. Camera. Hello. Who got it? Rex got that one right. Oh god, there's a TV show of Chucky? Jesus. Didn't realise that. Good grief. Funnily enough, this scene is overloading my encoding. So that has overloaded my encoder for some reason. Is it just me or is the stream lagging? Exact. Exactly, Mason. This scene again has made the stream lag. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why this movie quiz scene makes everything lag like that. Every time I use it, there is a massive spike in my output. Oh. Oh. On the strawberry bubblegum Rogue, by the way, which is fucking lush, their hydration mix. Really fucking lovely. And now sound died? What do you mean sound died? Hello? Can you hear me? Is the stream caught up? Yeah, that movie quiz scene lags the stream out, and I don't know why. When I use that scene, for some reason, my bit rate goes from 6,500 to 12,000. It's only when I use that scene, so I don't know what's causing that. I've got to talk to the author of that and find out what could be causing the bit rate spike. It's ever so weird. I think I've asked him previously, and he was like, "No, nothing in my in the quizzes can do that, but something is doing that because it's every time I use it. You know, it's every single time I use it. The you know, because YouTube is now saying it's not receiving enough. Whatever. Didn't notice it in the game questions? No. No, it's ever so strange. But hey ho, 'tis what it is, right? Yeah, so we can still play World of Warcraft like that and not affect the vertical layout. That's cool. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. Right. Why isn't that working though? No, I need to go to the other stream deck, don't I? I need to go to this one. Hello? You're supposed to tell me what my bitrate is, and you're not. I forgot that muted me. Anyway, thank you very much, Mesa. Yeah, it's just the text-to-speech not being able to say. It says OX Mesa or XO or whatever, so it sounds like that. As Mesa has just proven, there's no alerts on the vertical, so nobody can see what's going on. So, forgot about the silence, everybody does. What we are going to do, because we've also got a vertical downstream keyer, so this will appear on top of every vertical scene. So if we just add no. What do I want to add? I want to add. No, I don't want to add that. Fuck off. That's annoying. No, that's adding another downstream keyer. That's going to exclude scenes. I don't want to exclude scenes. What I want to do is I want to add. Right. Okay. So my alerts are currently on a scene called. Yeah. So what we're going to do. We're going to make a new scene. This is going to be vert alerts or vertical alerts. Okay. I still didn't crash the stream. Amazing. Right, and then what we're going to do here is we're going to add. No, we're going to add the source clone. And the source clone is going to be the scene stream up alerts minim. Okay, because then we've got that. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to shrink that. No, hang on. I shouldn't have done that. Edit. Undo. Right. Right. So we're back. So in theory now, the way I've got that set up is the alerts are on top constantly of the stream. So I'm going to it's not broken. Nothing's broken. It went black then because I was on an empty scene. In fact, today, nothing's broken. That was a very brave nothing's broken, but I think the only thing that didn't work earlier was because I gave somebody the wrong command word. So it didn't work the first time, but otherwise everything's working. Cheeky shit. So what I'm going to do, let's go to the main action. Let's just simulate a follow. And nothing happened on here, on the vertical scene. Why is that? Don't jinx it? Nah, it's fine. Everything's all right at the minute. Right, so that didn't work. So I've obviously set something wrong there. I really need to get the extra bit of my boom arm. quick disclaimer, you won't be able to hear me or see me because I'm going to an empty scene with not a lot on it. They've dropped behind again. They're quite far behind. But that alert did appear on screen, right? I respect it. Yeah, so those are working. But yeah, due to the movie quiz scene, all of my streams are now behind. There's quite a delay between me and you, and there shouldn't be. But it's simply, I use the movie quiz and it's delayed it again. I don't know what the correlation is there, but it properly delays my stream. Ever so strange. So that works nicely, right? But I'm just wondering, what extra... Yeah, it's that alerts extra, isn't it? Hey, Hike, how you doing? So now, if I... On that vertical alert scene, if I were to clone that alerts extra... Add source clone new. How are you doing, Hike? You okay? And then I want to alerts extra, wherever the fuck that is. We don't want audio. Okay. Right. Did I switch that off? Have I now got it stuck? Looks good. Looks good on the old vertical as well. Yeah, happy with that. Cool. Killer Chris followed the channel. I hope he was fucking following before. But anyway. Although the two YouTube streams have settled down now and have say they're in excellent connection, they're not catching up. And I know there is a delay now between me on Twitch and you out there because that movie quiz has delayed it. It's ever so weird why that happens. I'm sure I've spoken to it before and he's like, there's nothing in my quiz that could do that, and yet I've just done it again and it's done it again. It's too convenient that there is a massive spike in bitrate from OBS at that point. Like a massive spike in bitrate when I use the quiz. But yeah, it's cool. Obviously, we've got no game sound, have we? And if it's there, it's very quiet because, yeah, I can't hear a fucking thing from the game because I think I turned the in-game sounds down. Yeah, look at that. But I'm not actually hearing that in my ear holes either. Can you guys hear any game sound? Oh, it is there. It's just very quiet. Game sound alright? Not too loud? This one is good? What, the tune? Or the volume? That's on as well. Yikes, that's loud. What's loud? Game sounds that loud? Is it loud? Louder than you for sure, so I need to turn game volume down. Right. How about... now? Is that okay? A little, yeah. So still too loud. Tune and volume is good. In-game is a bit loud. Can't hear what you're asking. It's too loud. The game volume, is it too loud? Because, like, I can't hear game sound at all now. Is that okay on stream? Actually, let's have this. What does my game source? Your chat is slow. Yes, it is. Had to refresh stream as it was lagging. Yeah, refresh the stream if you need to. So the game sound comes through on... It's just on the overmedia, isn't it? No, I think it's lagging a bit, mate. It's lagging a bit. Because I used the movie quiz, and yet, you know, it seems to have done its thing. So, what I want to do, and obviously I'm sat back away from the microphone as well, which might make a difference. So I need to have a look at my routing on my GoXLR a minute. Mixer. Now, is that really loud for you? Or is that an okay volume for you guys? It's better now, right. But game sound is quiet now for me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, I'll turn it up a little bit. But then if I... Chat is like 15 seconds delayed. Yeah, mate, I know. How's that volume-wise? Too loud? Or okay? The problem is, like, I can control the volume of the music in my ears. I can control the volume of Discord on my GoXLR. But what I need to be able to hear more of the game in my ears is the problem. And I don't know if it's just like a yeah, monitoring device default. I don't know if there's a way of me making that louder in my ears or not. Because the sound into the game and or into OBS is just coming through the input. The capture card. Positive it is. Because like if I mute this, I've got no game sound, you've got no game sound, right? You got no game sound? How do you stop that as well within LVI? No, you can't hear game sound. How do you stop? If you see when I lose health, the portrait moves as well. How do you keep the portrait stationary? Unit frames, player, portrait, overlay, full overlay? I think that's it, isn't it? Because now, if I go and take damage... Oi, schnecky schneck. Yeah, the portrait isn't moving now, sweet. So that fixed that. But you can't hear the game, and neither can I, right? So all the audio for the game is coming through on the overmedia. Right. So, if I enable that, got that. Now, now there was something to do with setting up my sound where the game came through No, yeah, see, Discord, for me, into OBS, so that you guys can hear it, comes through the game channel on the Go XLR. Right? Let's have a look at the Go XLR a minute. Because on the front of it, I've got 3.5mm jack plugged into... Okay, not worried about that. Not worried about that just yet. What I need to figure out, though, is why... Like, how I can make the game different in my head, so to speak. Thought there was a separate audio, like, monitor section. Audio properties. Thought there was a way of changing the monitor volume. Settings. Let's have a look at this a minute, see if I can do anything here. Output. No. Stream. No. Audio. Monitoring device is set to default. I'll do that. No, I can't hear fucking anything. I can't hear a goddamn thing. Can you still hear everything? Can you still hear the music? Can you still hear me talking? Can you still, you know, still hear the game? What game sound there is playing? Because I'm only hearing game sound now. I'm not hearing anything else. And yet if I do that and switch it back to default, music comes back to my ears. I can hear the game sounds and everything. And if I do on the music, say, right, we'll go to the music. Monitor only mute output. Can you hear the music? I'm assuming you can still hear it. Problem there is, if I set it to monitor only mute output, I can hear it twice. You can't hear any music. Whereas I switch monitor off, you should now. Can you hear the music? You've got music now. See, that's on monitor only. Take it you can hear the game sounds. I can't now. Chat delay is annoying. True. But like I say, I'm assuming that you've got game sounds and I don't. Game sound, yeah, right. If I select monitor and output, I've got game sound, but how do I change how loud it's monitored at? You see? That's what's bugging me. How do I change the volume level that is monitored at? Because like now, it's barely audible to me, and I want to be able to hear the game sounds. So, how the fuck do I fix that? How do I adjust the volume of the game sound in my ear if it's not coming through the XLR mixer? You know? Was there, I wonder, was there an OBS add-on for this? Am I imagining things, or is it actually a thing that exists where you can OBS audio monitoring? Right, here we go. It allows you to put the audio of an OBS source to an audio device by adding the audio monitor filter on the source in OBS Studio. That sounds like a lot of work, but I would only need to do it for the game. Right? I would need to add this, monitoring a source on multiple devices, monitoring audio without the delays of syncing the video, separate monitor audioing levels per source and device. So all I want to use that for is to set an audio monitor filter on my game so that I can adjust the volume in my ear. Right? I think that's how that'd work. What time are we on? Christ, 20 to 4. 20 to 4. The problem is I need to shut OBS to install that. I think this would do it. I think that'll be it, is to install this audio monitor and then set up filters on my audio sources, or the ones that I can't hear, to make them so that I can hear them, and then you would hear differently. Yeah, that's something to look at. Right, back in a sec. Right. Yeah, I think that's the answer to my problem, is to install this. Obviously, I'll have a look at using it, how it works, all that kind of stuff before I install it, to make sure. I'll also back up everything today. I'll make sure that OBS, streamer.bot, all that kind of stuff is backed up. And such as wait a minute. If I do that, if I enable that privacy filter, I get an encoding overload. The fuck? Actual fuck is causing that? I think it's got... Because that background is on the background of both the video game scene and the movie quiz scene, but it's also on the background of my privacy filter. And I'm starting to think, yeah, as soon as I turn it on, encoding overloaded. As soon as I turn that on. So it's something to do with that as well. So I'm going to have to look at that too and figure out what I can do that. Fucking hell. Right. Well, that's some tweaks that can be made later. That's not a problem. That can be tweaked later. It can. Right, so I've kind of got to install this now. Kind of do. I kind of don't want that to be to end a stream. I need to, before I install it, like I say, I need to back up OBS and everything and make sure that by pressing go live, I'm not going to balk everything. Because that would just be fucking typical. I want to go that way. Where is she? Street. Right. But I mean, that's 7.25 hours worth of stream. So, you know, to be brutally honest, I'm quite happy with what I've achieved today, how far I've got with everything, what I've managed to do, and all that stuff. I think what I'm going to go and do is probably go and watch some Bob Ross painting Twitch. You know, have a look at that audio monitoring thing. I may go live again in a bit because I want to test that audio monitoring to see if that's any different. So, and I want to, you know, I'll reset everything, shut the PC down, boot it back up again once everything's backed up. I'll probably go live again to test the multi-stream again, you know, the Twitch, the YouTubes, just to see if they're all right from the get-go, so to speak. So we'll kind of watch this space, but I will be around. For now, though, it looks like old Kael'Faz has gone live, so I'm going to throw you over at him. It's his affiliate anniversary, so say hello when you get over there and all that stuff. And keep an eye out for the going live announcement, because I will probably go live a little bit later on in it. But for now, I love you lots. I'll catch you in a bit, okay? Oh, by the way, cheers for hanging out. I've enjoyed it. Even though you've just listened to me waffle on, I do appreciate it. See you guys in a bit.